Are you easily sidetracked and finding it hard to stay on track with your goals? Do you start out motivated but get lost when things get in the way? The famous Miyamoto Musashi learned how to focus and fight and in everyday life. His lessons will help you get rid of distractions, sharpen your mind, and be incredibly disciplined so that you can achieve success. We'll break down Musashi's advice and show you 7 strong steps that will help you stay on track and reach your full potential in this video. Step 1. Start your day with intentions. There are no fights left to start. Musashi would have already imagined himself winning before he went in a fight. He knew that even the strongest fighter could fail if they didn't have a clear goal. In your daily life, this same idea applies. The day will run your life instead of you running it if you don't have a plan when you wake up. Setting goals at the start of the day helps you stay focused on what's important. Instead of responding to distractions, you choose what's most important to you. You can use this idea in your daily life in the following ways. Take a moment to breathe, think, and set your goals for the day before you pick up your phone or get to work. Before a fight, Musashi did deep meditation to clear his mind. Mindfulness can help you get clear at the start of the day, too. Writing down your goals helps your subconscious mind remember what you want to do. Someone else will plan your day if you don't. Musashi learned how to get his mind ready. He would picture what would happen in his mind before he did anything. Picture yourself successfully finishing the most important thing you have to do today. A lot of people check their emails, scroll through social media, or respond to messages first thing in the morning. Instead, keep your mind safe and focus on things that really matter. You can train your mind for success and gain control of your attention by starting your day with a goal. Before going in a fight, every great warrior gets ready. You need to do the same thing with your goals. Step 2. Break big goals into mini goals. Miyamoto Musashi didn't become a samurai who had never lost in an instant. Years of focus, practice, and small steps forward helped him get where he is now. When it comes to your goals, the same rule holds. You might feel exhausted if you only think about the end result. How to solve it? Break up your big goals into little steps that you can do. Let's say you want to learn a new skill, begin a business, or improve your health. If you only look at the end goal, it might seem hard to get there. Breaking your goal down into daily or weekly steps, on the other hand, makes success inevitable. When you take a small step forward, you gain speed. Musashi thought that you can become skilled by doing something over and over again. Each step you take forward makes you more confident and disciplined. Set a clear goal like, I will work out for 30 minutes every day, instead of just saying I want to get in shape. Setting clear goals helps you stay on track and responsible. A lot of people give up because they don't see effects right away. Musashi taught that the best way to get better was to be patient and keep trying. It's important to celebrate even small wins. By setting goals, you keep your eye on the next step and make progress feel doable. Always keep in mind that a warrior sharpens his sword one hit at a time. You need to do the same with your goals. Step 3. Create a distraction-free zone. Musashi Miyamoto thought that having a clear mind was important for success. He wrote in his book of 5 Rings about how important it is to stay focused on the present moment and not let anything else bother you. He had to pay close attention and fight because he was a warrior. Just 1 second of doubt could mean loss. In the same way, distractions can stop people from being productive and making progress in modern life. To make a distraction-free zone, you need more than just room. You also need to train your mind. If there are a lot of things around you that are distracting, it will be harder for you to stay focused on your goals. You need to make your environment work for your goals. Your office should be a place where you can concentrate. Things like noise, clutter, and interruptions can make it hard to focus and get back to deep work. A messy home makes you think and feel messy. Don't keep anything else on your desk. A clean space helps you think clearly. If you have to work somewhere noisy, you should buy tools that block out noise. You can also stay focused by listening to classical music or background noise. Put your phone on silent, turn off notifications, and use website blockers to stop looking without thinking. Musashi thought that he should be completely absorbed in his work. During hours of training, he would focus on one thing and block out everything else. You need to be as disciplined in your daily work. Set times like 90 minutes when you will do important work without being interrupted. Take short breaks to keep from getting burned out, but be careful not to let them become distractions. Let the people around you know that you need some focus time and shouldn't be interrupted. Getting rid of things that distract you trains your mind to stay focused and in the moment. Do nothing that is useless, Musashi said. Don't let anything else distract you, and your attention will get as sharp as a blade. Step 4. Practice the 80-20 rule, Pareto principle. Musashi Miyamoto knew that not everything has the same outcome. In battle, one well-placed blow could decide the winner, while movements that weren't needed used up energy and left a fighter open to attack. This rule also works in real life and in success. It's said that if you only do 20% of the work, you'll get 80% of the results. This idea is also called the Pareto principle. That is, not everything you do helps you move forward in the same way. Some jobs will be very important to your success, while others will just be distractions that look like work. To stay on track with your goals, you need to figure out which jobs will have the biggest impact and put them at the top of your list. Look at the things you do every day and figure out which ones really help you move forward. As you build your business, it's likely that 20% of your users bring in 80% of your money. As a student, 20% of your study time may help you learn 80% of what you study. Think about what's most important. Musashi believed in simplicity, not just in things, but also in how we think and act. If something is bad for your success, get rid of it. This includes meetings that aren't necessary, scrolling through social media too much, and any other job that takes time but doesn't get anything done. Ask yourself, which tasks will have the biggest effect on my goals before you start your day? Do those first before other things or small jobs take your attention away. You have to do some things, but they don't need your full attention. It's better to share or automate them if you can. People who are successful focus on what they do well and hire others to do the rest. Musashi believed in being quick and accurate. This way of thinking will help you stay on track, stop wasting time and energy, and reach your goals more quickly. Do not try to work harder. Instead, work smarter and focus your efforts on what really counts. Step 5. Use time blocks and take breaks. Miyamoto Musashi thought that deep, uninterrupted attention was the key to real mastery. He worked on his sword skills for hours, focusing on them completely. But even he knew how important it was to train with rest and balance. To stay productive over time, you need to find a balance between focused work and planned breaks, just like a warrior needs to find a balance between intensity and healing. A lot of people think that working longer hours will help them earn more money. But study and Musashi's knowledge show that this is not true. The mind can only concentrate very hard for a certain amount of time before it starts to fail. Your mind will get tired, stressed, and even burned out if you push yourself too hard without taking breaks. For this reason, planning breaks into your work is very important if you want to stay focused on your goals. Time blocking is a simple method that works very well. You don't work non-stop without a plan. Instead, you divide your day into focused work sessions, each with a single job. Here's how to use it correctly. Figure out what needs your full attention. Musashi thought the most important thing to do was to attack the main goal first. Start with the job that will help you reach your goals the most. Set aside time to work, like 90-minute deep work sessions or the Pomodoro method, which calls for 25 to 50 minutes of focused work followed by a 5 to 10-minute break. Turn off messages, put your phone on airplane mode, and make a space where you can concentrate. You should treat this time like you're training to be a samurai. No one should bother you. Your mind needs to rest between fights, just like a warrior does. To clear your mind, take a break, stretch, go for a short walk, or do some deep breathing. Musashi meditated and practiced awareness when he wasn't training. He knew that balance, not just hard work, is what gives you real strength. Studies have shown that small breaks help people concentrate, be creative, and solve problems better. Most of the time, coming back to work after a break helps you see things more clearly and keep going. You can stay in charge of your attention by getting used to the flow of focused work and plan breaks. To become great, you need to practice regularly, just like Musashi did. You can also train your mind and stay focused on your goals. Step 6. Reprogram your mind with daily reminders. Miyamoto Musashi thought that the mind could make or break a person's success and fate. To stay on track with your goals, you need to train your mind every day, just like a warrior trains their sword. Distractions, doubts, and negative effects can make it hard to stay focused. Reprogramming the mind with daily reminders can help. Musashi got good at what he did by practicing and doing it over and over again. Similarly, telling yourself strong affirmations over and over can change your mind. Speaking affirmations like, "I am focused and disciplined," "I have the power to achieve my goals," and "every day I grow stronger and more determined," can become ingrained in their minds, which can lead to acceptance and action. Make sure you always see your goals by writing them down and putting them somewhere you'll see them every day. What you put in your mind will grow. Putting negative thoughts, worries, and other things in it will make it harder to focus. Focus can be improved by giving it information, ideas, and drive. Focus can be improved by reading motivational books, watching motivational movies, listening to powerful speeches, and spending time with people who support your growth. Musashi also said to know that there are different ways to reach your goals and that you will never get lost if you keep telling yourself of them. Step 7. Hold yourself accountable. Miyamoto Musashi had a strict set of rules for himself that could not be broken. He thought that a warrior should be responsible for everything he does, decides, and goes through in life. Focus wanes and progress slows down when people aren't held accountable. Making yourself responsible sets up a method that keeps you on track even when you're not feeling like it. It was never Musashi's fault when he did something wrong. It seemed like every failure was a chance to learn and improve. You need to keep the same attitude if you want to stay on track with your goals. If you fail to meet your daily or weekly goals, ask yourself, did I do my best? What got my attention? What can I do better tomorrow? You are in charge of your own progress when you're honest with yourself. Making excuses weakens focus, but thinking about yourself makes it stronger. Even the strongest fighters had people who could spar with them. It can make a huge difference to have someone check in on your work. Select a guide, a friend, or a group that will help you move forward. Tell them your goals and ask to check in with you often. You're less likely to slack off when someone is watching. Musashi got better at what he did by constantly practicing and judging himself. You need to do the same thing. Always keep a journal or a progress tracker with you to record your wins and losses. Going over your journey again helps you stay on track and make changes to your plan when necessary. Being truly accountable means more than just keeping track of results. It also means learning from each situation. Don't think about failing too much if you didn't reach your goal today. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do differently? And then do it right away. As a fighter, you should never stop getting better at what you do. You can't be stopped when you hold yourself responsible. You no longer depend on outside sources of inspiration. Instead, you develop inner discipline that always keeps you on track. Trust your path and take pride in your growth, and success will come your way.